Good morning, I'm Nigel of Nottingham with BBC News. The recent surge in cases of what many are now calling the Black Death has sparked panic across the country. Symptoms include fever and black sores called buboes, located on the armpit and other regions. Experts say the plague was likely caused by an unfortunate conjunction of the planets Mars and Jupiter. Joining us now, the esteemed Dr. Thomas of Leicester. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, Nigel. Thank you for having me on.
So a lot of people have been talking about the plague business, and I think most of us are interested in hearing about what sort of measures are being taken against it.
Right, so it's important to first understand risk levels. So, for instance, if you have a hot and moist nature, that puts you at a greater risk of contracting the plague. As well, your lifestyle might factor into it. So things like excessive exercise or bathing may increase your risk.
Right. So maybe quit bathing for a few weeks.
Oh, most definitely.
So about cures. Are there any cures being recommended currently?
There are a number of cures that we've been testing recently. Obviously, because plague is carried by foul vapors caused by the conjunction of heavenly bodies, I recommend carrying something that smells good on you at all times to keep the bad air away. So I would recommend crushed flower petals on your person as much as possible.
So just have them in your pockets.
Correct. I recommend a pocket full of posies. We've also been working on an innovative cure, which involves strapping a live chicken to the armpit of the afflicted person after we've plucked all the feathers off its backside. And when the bird falls ill or falls dead, then we know that the disease has been drawn from the body of the patient and transferred to the chicken.
Fascinating. Doctor, any closing recommendations?
Yes, well, given the rampant nature of the plague, we're recommending evacuation. Body counts in cities are really piling up, so we're telling people to go quickly, go far, and return slowly. Also, we're encouraging people to properly dispose of dead bodies so as to stop the spread. That means, of course, making use of the plague cart when it comes through. Please make sure to bring out your dead.
Exactly. Bring out your dead. Well, Doctor, thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck with the chicken research.
Thanks, Nigel. It's been a pleasure.
Right, so additional recommendations for plague treatment also include bloodletting, consuming arsenic and mercury, as well as crushed emeralds or the ground-up horn of a unicorn. Visit an apothecary near you to see if they have these. Theologians also recommend whipping yourself to avert any punishment which might be sent to you in the form of plague. Stopping now for a look at the weather, brought to you by Odo's Cookshop, the reliable establishment where only 30% of the meat used in the pie fillings contains maggots. How's the weather looking, Hubert? Right, so we'll be seeing a continuation of the heat wave we've been having this summer. Some relief in the north, though, with the storm system coming down from Yorkshire, thanks to the influence of the planet Mars. We've been keeping our eye on an anomaly in the West Country, namely a comet has been seen shooting across the sky. It's difficult to determine at this early stage what sort of doom this comet foretells, so by all means be prepared for a catastrophe of unknown proportions sometime next week. This is Hugh Fitzwalter, BBC News.